Hello everybody, it's the FarmSim guy here, hope you're all well. Today we've got a slightly different video to usual. We are looking at 7 mods that will change the way that you play Farming Simulator 19. Now this isn't an exhaustive list, this is just 7 mods and it's my personal view. These are mods that I use regularly and have made a massive difference to the way I play the game. So I thought I'd share these with you. Like I said, there are other ones out there that I haven't included in this list, and I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below the sort of mods that you use that help you and enhance your gameplay. One thing I am going to really avoid today though is talking about vehicle mods and placeable mods, shops and buildings and things like that. We're going to really focus on gameplay mods and mods that help make the game more realistic or easier to use or easier to work with. So, without further ado, let's jump into mod number 1. Mod number 1, it had to be Courseplay. It has to be Courseplay. This is one of the most fantastic mods that you can get for this game. Obviously only on PC, and I would say actually unfortunately all of these mods I'm talking about today are only on PC. Most of them are script mods, so they are only available on PC. But Courseplay is by far one of the most helpful mods that you can get for the game. Now this isn't a tutorial video for Courseplay, I'm not going to go into huge amounts of detail with it today, but what I would say is there's a wealth of brilliant information about Courseplay on YouTube, so definitely go and check it out. I've done a couple of videos as well, a couple of video tutorials, which I'll leave in the description for this video, but please go and check those out and get your head around it, because actually it looks daunting on the face of it, but it really isn't. Once you've got your head around it, it's a fantastic tool. So, mod number 1 that I would strongly recommend you get, especially if you're going to be working on big maps like Flint Hills, Courseplay will change your life, revolutionize the way you play the game. On to the next mod now, and those of you who know me and know the channel will know how often I sing the praises of guidance steering or GPS by Wopster. It is an absolutely brilliant tool. Now if Courseplay is your fully automatic worker tool, Courseplay is the halfway house really, where you still have control, you still have to work the fields, but what it does is help you keep them accurate, keep your lines straight, and generally acts like GPS really does in the real world. It's an absolutely brilliant tool and it's so easy to use. So again, as with Courseplay, it's not going to be a tutorial this episode. I have done those before, so again they'll be in the description for this vid, but if you want to add some immersion to your gameplay, you have to check out guidance steering by Wopster. It is one of the best mods out there by far. So that is mod number 2, and that is guidance steering by Wopster. Now another mod that's made a massive difference to gameplay for me is the store deliveries mod. A very simple mod, but it's just revolutionized the way that I work, especially when I'm setting up farms at the beginning of a game, but also when I'm in a game. Sometimes that long trek to the store to pick up a new piece of kit is just arduous and frustrating. So what's brilliant about store deliveries by Viper GTS 96 is that you can place the store delivery point anywhere on the map, and it's as simple as pressing Shift Alt to show where you would like your things to arrive, and then S to set that point, and then you just need to go to the shop and buy anything you like. So let's pick ourselves up a small tractor, a small Massey Ferguson, hit the buy button, 88,000, you hear the bleep and you go back, and there it is on your farm. They do charge 2.5% delivery fee, so there is a slight negative to having the luxury of them delivered to your farm, but to be honest, it's a cost worth shelling out for that convenience of having it arrive straight on the farm. So, store deliveries, absolutely brilliant mod by Viper GTS 96. Another one you should stick in next time you load up a game. Now, it wouldn't be a mod recommendation video from me, would it, if I didn't get the opportunity to push Sim Dashboard. Sim Dashboard for me has been one of the biggest changes in terms of immersion that I've had since I started the game. Now, obviously I've designed my own screens now, which is great, but even before that, even when I discovered this, it was a game changer. You know, rather than hitting random combinations of keys on your keyboard, you can actually map these into a lovely visual interface that you can use and engage with, which allows you just a much deeper level of immersion, and they're so similar to the real life screens that you would see in a John Deere tractor or other tractors. I've done case screens now as well. That this for me has just changed it from a game into a much more immersive experience. I do have the side panel as well as part of the heavy equipment bundle, but it's virtually redundant now other than the joystick for using front loaders. Everything else I do now, I do through Sim Dashboard, and it's so responsive and it's so sensitive, and picks up every request and doesn't need, you know, multiple hits of the button to make it work. So from that perspective, I had to include it. Because it's made such a difference. So there you go. Mod number 4, Sim Dashboard. Again, slightly different. This isn't a mod that you would get through the Mod Hub or install. You have to go to the Sim Dashboard site and go through the process of installing this. You need an Android tablet as well, and again, only works on PC. But just a really, really brilliant mod. So there you go. Mod number 4, Sim Dashboard. Now, the next mod I want to talk about is called Easy Developer Mods, and this is something that I literally use all the time, especially as a YouTuber making content. There's so many handy tools in it that just allow you to do things that you couldn't otherwise do unless you went into the console with a load of commands. So this is a fantastic mod. So from everything from, you can adjust the amount of money you've got, you can change your field of view angle, you can teleport yourself anywhere on the map, or you can teleport yourself in any vehicle anywhere in the map. You can spawn things like bales and pallets. You can load silos. You can play with the weather and the time of the day the whole time. You can turn on flight state, so you can go up and have a look around the map. You know, this is something invaluable. I use this all of the time for creating videos and creating cinematics, so a hugely beneficial tool. It just really does change the way that you deal with the map. Other things it's brilliant at as well, you can replant fields, you can set fields up how you want. So for example here, this is field 23 ahead of us. It's empty at the moment, but we will add a growth state of 7 and wheat to that, and just hit the tick button, and you see there in the background you have a full field of wheat now. So again, if you're into setting up your farm at the beginning and you want it just right, or you're not into a particularly realistic style of gameplay and you want to try different crops or different ways of doing things, this is just a phenomenal mod. Again, I'm not going to go into all the details here. I would say to you, go download it, check it out, or go and find some of the really helpful tutorials that are already out there on YouTube. It's something I may do in the future, because for me it really helps me just control the game the whole time. So definitely one worth checking out. That is Easy Developer Mod. So the next mod, Mod 6, is very new actually. It only came out in the Mod Hub the last couple of days, and it is called Vehicle Speed Sync. And this is another mod by GTX, who also developed the Easy Developer tools. And basically what it does is allows you to sync to the vehicle you're closest to on the map, I think within a 25-meter radius. So for example, the combine coming around the corner of the field here, I've got my auger wagon on. One of the biggest frustrations for me when you're unloading combines while they're moving is trying to keep pace with them. You're playing around with the cruise control keys the whole time and trying to make that work. Well, this takes all of that difficulty out. So rather than the frustration of trying to run alongside it and feathering the throttle, or playing around with your cruise control buttons. You can roll up to it. Make sure you get your pipe underneath the auger pipe and basically press shift and 4, and instantly you'll see the speedometer surround has turned to green, and you are running at the same pace as the combine, which makes it incredibly easy to unload it, which is a fantastic tool, something I've been desperate for ages. So I'm so pleased that this has come out, and it works so well as well. It's just faultless from the off. So there you go, an absolutely brilliant and super simple mod, Vehicle Speed Sync. So definitely another one that will make your life a whole lot easier. And last but by no means least today, I did say I wasn't going to talk about vehicles, and I'm not really. The vehicle is a mechanism for this mod, and it is available on a number of different vehicles. I've got a couple here. I've got the Chevrolet Silverado from Karl Farms here on the left, and I've got this Ford F350 service truck from Farmer Steve on the right. Both do the same thing, but in essence what this is a mobile workshop. And there's something really nice about this in terms of just the flexibility it gives you of being able to run a truck into a field, make some changes to your tractors, repair them if you need to, change the wheels they've got on them. I mean, tons of different things on here. So basically what you do is you unfold the back of your truck and you walk around to the back and you hit the R button, and it brings out a small laptop and a place on the floor there, and if you've got a vehicle parked over that, it will be green, and you can see some of the details on the screen there. It's a Massey Ferguson. You then hit the M button, and what it does is bring up repair, customize. So basically it's a mobile workshop, so you can then go into customize there, add some wheel weights, add some skinny tires, add some jewels, whatever you want to do, add a global positioning system, upgrade the engine. All of that stuff can be done anywhere you want in the field. And then again, just to close everything up, hit R again, and it packs everything up for you. So there you go, mobile workshop. It's available on, like I said, a load of different machines. You might have to shop around to find them, but certainly the Chevy Silverado by Karl Farms is a fantastic one, and the Ford F350 service truck by Farmer Steve is another one that I can strongly recommend. So there you go, 7 mods that hopefully will make your life in FS19 a whole heap easier, or a little bit more automated, or a little bit more realistic. But however you do it, I hope you enjoy the game, and I hope these have helped you. Like I said, this isn't an exhaustive list. There are so many other brilliant mods out there. Auto drive, seasons, precision farming, variable spray rate, just to name 4. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments what mods you can't live without, which ones absolutely, always get installed when you start a new game and you can't do without them. And I'll be more than happy to do a second video because I've really enjoyed this. But for now, from me, it's the FarmSim guy. Thanks very much for watching as always, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.